Good morning, everyone. Welcome you in your English class. I am C.xi here with you with an interesting poem from class 9th, Wind, written by Subramanya Bharati. He is a famous Tamil poet and also famous for his patriotism. Here in this poem, student, we shall discuss wind. Do you know wind? Yes, everyone know about wind. When wind blows violently, it brings havoc. The wind also brings rain. So when we can praise the wind, when the friendship of wind can be good, or how can we make friendship with it? Students, here the poet suggests everyone, every human being, every creatures, everything to be strong physically and mentally. Wind here is the symbol of difficulties or obstacles humans have to face for their survival. People with a strong physique and good mental health will be to stand and face odds or obstacles of life. So student, let's join me and start with us the beautiful poem Wind, written by Subramanya Bharati. In the first stanza, let's we start. Wind, come softly, softly, blow gently. Don't break the shutters of the window. Shutters, it means door. Don't scatter the papers. Scatter, it means when disperse or spread into different directions, the paper or the other things. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. Shelf, it means projections or the almiras where you keep the things, book or other. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. Threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. So, in these lines, through wind, the poet in the first stanza tries to explain that make request to the wind. Here the poet makes request to the wind, asking it not to blow so strongly, so hardly that it breaks down the shutters of the windows as they separate man from the stormy environment outside. And so he is asking the wind for protection. He also asks the wind not to scatter the papers in his room or to throw down the books from his bookshelves with it force. Because you all know when wind blow hardly, all the things shatter here and there and all the things mash up. So here he also explained all these things which you often saw when wind blow hard. In the second stanza, there, look what you did. You throw them all down and you tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weakling. Poking fun, it means teasing, make fun of the other who are weaks. Here in these lines, the poet tries to say in the second stanza, here the poet accuses the wind of blowing too strongly and creating the mash in his room with the books thrown down from the shelves and their pages. dawn, he sees outside and tells the wind that it has brought rain with it again. And next line is, you are very clever at poking fun at weakling, frail crumbling, houses crumbling, doors crumbling, and raften crumbling, wood crumbling, bodies crumbling, lives crumbling, hearts. Frail, it means when the fragile, easily broken the things, and crumbling when breaking into small pieces. Rafters, sloping beam forming the framework of a roof. And winnow, it means blow grains free of chaff, remove. And also next word is crushes, deforms. Here in these lines, you see it, in these lines the poet tries to say that now the poet speaks in a subdued tone to the wind, saying that it makes mischiefs whenever it encounters anyone who is too meek, humble, and mild to protest against its action. It tears down doors, rafters, and even entire wooden houses altogether, leaving people without shelter from the harsh world outside. This is an idiom implying that the troubles we face in life come as suddenly as the wind and also leave suddenly. As the poet says, the wind can tear down weak bodies and fragile hearts. That is, difficulties in life can lead to a loss of hope as well as a loss of life. Thus, it is all up to the wind, God says the poet. Next is, he would not do what you tell him, so come, let's build strong homes, let's join the doors firmly, practice to firm the body, make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires, he makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good, we praise him every day. So student, in these lines now we tries to understand that what he says, would not, it means will not. So therefore joint, fit together firmly, steadily, and to firm, to make strong. Steadfast, it means when resolutely firm and unwavering, constant. And firm also, be friend with us, become our friend. Blows out, extinguishes, roar, thunder. And next is flourish. Flourish, it means grow in a vigorous way, in a powerful way when the things grows. Here in these lines he explains us, the poet says that now speak to the readers, saying that the wind does not listen to anybody and its action are governed by it alone. To escape its harmful effect, we should build our home on a strong foundation and ensure that their doors can't be easily penetrated get access by the wind. Also we must train and our bodies and our hearts to combat and resist and face the ill effects of the winds. If we are able to do this, then we will no longer consider the wind an enemy. Instead, the wind will invite us to become its friend. This is an idiom meaning that if we make our characters strong, we will be able to combat any trouble easily. However, if our character is weak, the troubles will create problems for us. And at the last lines, he says that the wind blows out weak fires, he makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good, we praise him every day. Here the poet describes how the wind has both bad effects and good effects. The bad effects is that it can blow out a weak fire. However, if the fire is burning strongly, then the wind will make it burn fires, thus nurturing what is already strong. The poet comes to the conclusion that if we are strong, then the wind is a good friend for us to have, as it will increase our strength. This is an idiom meaning that all troubles that we face in life will strengthen us further. If our characters are strong, however, we will be seriously affected by troubles. If our characters are weak, he also says that we should sing our devotion to the wind God on a daily basis, meaning that we should happily face any troubles in our lives. So students, now the time, the literary device and the rhyming words. So students, here there is no rhyming word. This poem is written on a free verse style, so there is no rhyming scheme. And next thing is literary device, poetic device which is used in the poem. So we can talk about first thing is personification, a figure of speech which is used for an inanimate object or animals or birds look or feel human. In the line 5th and 8th, you can see there, look what you did, you threw them all down. And next is, you tore the pages of the books, you brought rain again, you are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Here in these lines you see very clearly the poet is talking to the wind, gently admonishing it just like to a human being. And the other thing is, if we talk about anaphora is, this means repetition of the same word in successive lines. The instance are in this line 2nd, 3rd and 4th, you can see repetition of don't, D-O-N-T. In the continuation of lines you see the word 2nd line, 3rd line and 4th line also you see don't break, don't scatter, don't throw. So repetition of the word don't and in the 6, 7, 8 you will see a you word. You tore, you brought, you are very clever, all the things, repetition in all lines you. And in the lines 9, 10 and 11 you will see repetition of the word crumbling. Crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling hearts, crumbling lives, etc. So here is also anaphora because the word crumbling is repetition. And in the line 14th and 15th, let's, you see here the let's word, the repetition of the let's is also let's join the door, let's build. So this word is also repeat and we call it anaphora. So I think students you all understood this. And in the line 18, do this and the wind will be friend with us. Here the wind is personified as a friend. In the lines 18th you see very clear, do this and the wind will be friends. So in these lines we also says personified figure of speech. And next one is line 20, do this and the wind will be friends with us. Here the wind is personified as a friend. And in the line 21, he makes strong fires roar and flourish. Here the wind is personified as a human. And in the line 22, we praise him every day. Here the wind is personified as a god. Metaphor, a device which compare two things or qualities which are unlike. And in the line 12 you will see here the wind got winnower. Here winnower is a metaphor for separating the weak from the strong. So student, I hope you all understood the poem and the word meaning and literary device also very clearly. You heard this again and try to understand the poem. Thank you. Have a nice day. And if the information is useful for you, like and subscribe our channel. Have a nice day.